Welcome to the first reading of my memoir entitled The Innocence of Guilt. I have changed a few of the names and places, but if you do happen to discover yourself woven into the fabric of my story, take heart in the knowledge that you were one of those individuals who helped to make my life a little stronger. By your presence, my story would not be what it is without you. My story is told chronologically, so best to start listening at reading 1 and work your way through to the end. I hope you enjoy the journey as much as I enjoyed the writing of it. I dedicate this book to all lost children everywhere. May you all be found and returned home. An introduction. When children are wounded emotionally, oftentimes they crawl deep into the space ripped open by the damage and hide away, sometimes for years, in the secret place inside the grave-like wound that never completely closes. They await the day when their adult self will remember them, release them, befriend them, and introduce them to life. The tragedy of the wounded inner child is that so many are never found. My earliest memory is one of peace and tranquility, lying in my pram underneath the apple tree at the bottom of the garden, watching the play of the leaves in the gentle breeze and catching bright glimpses of blue sky dancing through, observing, soaking it in. Children's laughter reaching my ears in soft snatches of sound, all captured in my memory bank as a precious something to keep forever, a certainty that I am loved. As other less pleasant memories arrived, though, over time, the significance of that first one resembled a faraway dream. Around the time of my remembered reverie in 1944, England, the country of my birth, had been at war with Germany for close to 4.5 years. I had no conscious memory of already being impacted by a bomb inflicted on my town of Colchester in northeast Essex. My mother would much later on describe what happened during my first few months of life. Whether or not the incident served as the catalyst for my lifelong struggles remains unknown. I believe that a human being doesn't necessarily require a single traumatic event to affect one's life in a negative fashion. Water flowing steadily over a boulder in a stream over a long enough period of time will erode it, will change its shape. As England embraced the wonderful reality of peace after 6 long years of conflict, I began the lengthy process of becoming caught up in my own personal war, my own little private hell on earth. No soldier, however gallant and brave, would be able to fight it on my behalf. The Second World War would claim its heroes, and I would be indebted to them for my physical safety. Unfortunately, my emotional battle would not be won with the aid of guns, tanks, or an atomic bomb. I would have to recapture the message of my very first memory. Thank you for listening. Hopefully you will tune in to the next one. Bye for now.